Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do a French tip dip now with this Kiara Sky, and as you can see these are the bottles that I'm going to be using today. So we have the Bond, which is number 1, which is the primer, the base, which is number 2, which is what you paint over for the dipping powder to stick to your nails, the Seal Protect is number 3 and this dries everything. And then once you've finished and you want to give it a nice glossy top coat, that's number 4. And then the final procedure is number 5, which is this gorgeous Nourish oil. So the powders I'm going to be using today are this light pink, the natural, which I start off with, and I'll show you that in a moment, the pure white, and I protect it from filing with the clear, and I have my fluffy brush to dust everything off. Okay, so we want the natural, which is this one. Now I've already pushed back my cuticles and all I need to do is prime. Now here comes a bit that I didn't want to show on camera, but if you've been following my blog on my channel for a while, you'll know I had an allergic reaction to gel. Well, my nails have recovered and they're growing nicely, but there is still a bit of damage that's visible on the nail as they are growing up. And this is why I keep them protected with the dipping powder. So here are my nails. Please don't judge. So let's get started. So I'm going to apply the Bond to every nail. As I say, this is like a primer. You don't need to go OTT with this, and it only goes on the natural nail. Now for this French dipping as well, I'm not going to use the French dip kit. I'm going to dip straight in the pot of white, which you'll see when it comes to it. So now, because these are on my natural nails, all I need to do is use the base, paint 3/4 of my nail and dip it into the natural powder. So we will go ahead and do that on all of these nails. So just 3/4 of the nail, and then dip at a 45-degree angle and tap off the excess. So we will go ahead and do the rest of these. This is so quick and easy to do. I'm sorry if I keep going out of camera view. No spatial awareness this morning. And I made a mistake there because I dipped my whole nail. Painted my whole nail, but I'm only going to dip 3/4. So that's that bit done. So we can put this away so we don't knock it everywhere. And now here comes the French dipping part. So here is the pure white, and you need everything ready to go. And there's the light pink. Not sure if you can see the difference of that with the flash on my camera. So still using number 2, the base. You now carefully paint. Let's move some bits out of the way so we can get in camera view here. Move you up now. There we go. Right, so now you carefully paint the whole nail. And then dip into your white to your desired chosen length. It's a bit wonky. That's better. And then straight into the pink. So now I'm only going to be working on one nail at a time, because I'm going to re-dip that again. So again, you paint over everywhere you've just dipped, as close to the cuticle without touching, to get a nice smooth even layer. Dip into your white again, and obviously you've got to match up the line that you created from the first time. Tap off excess, straight into the pink, tap off excess, and then seal everything. Actually no, sorry, my mistake. The clear. Paint everything for one last time. Dip into the clear, so this is to protect from when filing, and then dry everything with the Seal Protect. Like that. So now I'm going to go ahead and finish all of these nails, and then we'll be back. Okay, that's done. I didn't like the little finger again, so off camera I did it again. And now all you have to do is just file them smooth. I've already done 3 nails, but I wanted to show you how I do it on camera. I have a selection of files here, and a white block for buffing, and my little pink electric file. So all I do is I just do the side walls, just to smooth out. I mean, dependent on your application, there's not a lot actually to file off because it's pretty smooth anyway, but sometimes it can turn out a bit bulky if you're not careful. As I say, and then with this shaped one, just go round the cuticle. And a quick blast over the top. And then I'm going to finish it off with my drill. Okay, that's all that done. So dust off. And now what I like to do is you can go and wash your hands, or you can rinse them off with, or wipe them off with some alcohol. But what I like to do is get a lint-free pad and some acetone and just wipe over with acetone, because I feel that this smooths them down even more, plus it removes all the dust. And then you use the Seal Protect one more time. You just apply a thin layer. I just do it down the centre of each nail, and then with another lint-free pad, carefully wipe that all over the nail. Now what this does for this particular kit, when you apply the top, it helps with the drying time. So now we're on to number 4, the top. And this is super glossy, and you do it in as less coats as possible because the Seal Protect will help it to dry. So literally 2 coats. 1 and 2. 1, 2, and 1 and 2. And then let this air dry. And now the Seal Protect does make that dry quite a bit quicker. Sorry for the wobbling. And then you can apply a second coat. Extra glossy and extra protection. And that's it. Obviously this was a bit rushed for the camera. I do take my time when I'm actually doing it more for myself, but you get the general gist of how this is done and how nice this kit is to use. Let that dry a bit, and then we'll finish with the cuticle oil. Some nice cuticle oil. And rub it in. And there we go. Just a quick tutorial on the Kiara Sky French dipping. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you liked this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.